All right, welcome back. We still on electrolysis. We're talking about electrolytic process, the discharge. We say electrolysis of dilute sodium chloride. What will happen? At the cathode, sodium and hydrogen will go to the cathode. See, then they carry plus sign, plus sign. They will come go the cathode. Remember, I said the cathode carry negative. So the plus will go the ions will carry plus sign, they will go the cathode, which is the negative. The ions will carry minus, they will go the anode, which is the positive. You get now? So all these ones here we carry plus sign, they will go cathode. All these ones we carry minus sign, they will go anode. At that place, hydrogen will be discharged ahead of sodium. And again, at the anode, hydroxide will be discharged ahead of chlorine. We saw that. Next, electrolysis of calcium, copper, CuCl2 copper chloride solution. Okay, copper chloride solution. Don't forget, when you get solution, they add a mixture of you have a bit of water attached to it. Now what will happen? Cu and hydrogen, see the both of them, they will go cathode, while Cl2 plus O, this one they will go anode. You dey see am. Now wetin go happen at the cathode? Cu2 plus is discharged in preference to hydrogen position on the electrochemical series. Position on the electrochemical series. How? See am here. This one e dey down here. This one go dey discharged before the hydrogen. You see am. So Cu2 plus is discharged ahead of hydrogen. So hydrogen will be left inside the voltmeter or electrolytic cell. While at the anode, OH is discharged in preference to Cl. Again, OH is discharged and oxygen gas will be liberated. Now, whenever OH is discharged, which is hydroxide, keep this in mind. Whenever hydroxide is discharged, oxygen gas will be liberated. Whenever hydroxide is discharged, oxygen gas will be liberated. Next one, you have electrolysis of conc sodium chloride. The last one, electrolysis of dilute sodium chloride. Oxygen is discharged OH is discharged at the anode, while oxygen is liberated. Then hydrogen is discharged at the cathode. Don't forget, see I'm here. Hydrogen is discharged at the cathode when you do this one for dilute sodium chloride. What about conc sodium chloride? We'll see the difference. Here is it. Sodium and hydrogen, they will go to the cathode. Chlorine and hydroxide ion, they will go to the anode. At the cathode which is supposed to be the negative, all these ones is positive, will go meet am. Wetin go dey discharge? Hydrogen is discharged again. Hydrogen is discharged in preference to sodium. Next, at the anode, chlorine is discharged this time in preference to OH. So chlorine will be discharged. Next, they say electrolysis of. Now, you might say, why are we learning this? Well, they bring questions from it. All this, they will bring questions on. First one, dilute NaCl, dilute sodium chloride. Next, we touch copper chloride now. This is the first one. Dilute sodium chloride. Next, dilute copper chloride. Remember, copper is discharged and oxygen is also liberated. Next, conc sodium chloride. Hydrogen is discharged at the cathode, while chlorine is discharged at the anode. Next, electrolysis of fused. This should be the electrolysis of brine. Now, when you for the electrolysis of brine, the same NaCl this time around. Remember, the ones that will go to at the anode, okay? The electrolysis of brine, at the cathode, sodium goes to the cathode and is discharged. Chlorine goes to the cathode and is also discharged there. Next, you have electrolysis of conc copper chloride. The last time we touch is dilute copper chloride. See, I'm here. While copper is discharged and oxygen is discharged, this time around there will be a slight difference. You see, copper and hydrogen will go this time. Copper is discharged again, but chlorine will be discharged ahead of copper at the anode. Next video will continue from Faraday's law of electrolysis. Okay, now this part you've gone through, I would like you to go over it again. If you have a question, I'd welcome them. Then you repeat this part for me on the WhatsApp group with a voice note. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.